Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to your reading. My name is Ailia, and I invite you to grab a beverage of your choice or a nice snack and settle in as we dive into the energies of this moment and see what it is that you need to know right now. Please keep in mind that these are timeless readings, so you found this video when you are meant to find it. Please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest for others with love. Thank you, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, for helping me see clearly what it is that this beautiful soul needs to know now. I'd like to start today's reading with the Clarifying Life Situations Oracle deck that was gifted to me by a very dear angel. Let's see. What do we need to know now? We got make a change, embrace growth, seek new paths, and welcome transformations with an open heart. Labyrinth of choices. Chart your course through the perplexing labyrinth of choices, embracing each turn as part of your complex journey. Embrace courage, open your mind, learn from experiences, and let answers unfold in your journey. Yeah, there's a very consistent message here of change happening and you embracing these changes with strength, with courage, and I'm also hearing with joy. Something has shifted in your life. This I feel very strongly. I'm getting the sense that you've already made a change and you're taking that initiation into a new path, into uncharted territories. At the bottom of the deck we had Feather of Hope. Grasp the feather of hope, a delicate symbol of upward promises and an uplifting future. So maybe some of you have been seeing feathers around. That could be a strong indicator that Spirit is with you and working with you during this time as you are on your new path. For some of you, maybe you've been thinking about making a change. So these cards are here as a confirmation to ask you to really embrace that growth and to seek a new path for yourself rather than sticking to the known and the familiar, to give yourself that chance to try something new and to allow that transformation in, opening your heart to receive that. When you open your heart to receive that change, it not only changes your external circumstances, but it changes your frequency within you as well. And, it sounds like during this time there is this labyrinth of choices that you're working through. So, what can be so challenging with the labyrinth is that you don't really quite know exactly where you're going. You don't know what the next turn is going to bring you. There's no certainty on this new path right now, but that's the whole point of a new path. You're transcending something that is worn and familiar and going into something that is new, a new adventure. Each turn that you take is going to add depth and dimension to this journey that you are on right now. And that's why it's asking you to embrace that courage. You're being asked to not only open your heart, but to open your mind. Because when you are moving through uncharted territory, you're going to gain new experiences. And sometimes this means taking a path and realizing that that was not the right turn, and doubling back and having to accept certain setbacks, accept certain failures. And this is why opening your mind and embracing courage is so necessary right now, because it's easy to feel like discouraged by something not working out. It's easy to feel discouraged when you're trying something new and not seeing the results that you desire. The answers will unfold as part of the journey. Part of the journey is learning what works and what doesn't work, and allowing yourself the time, the space, and the patience to persevere. This feather of hope is coming to you now as a reminder that you are moving forward and up, even if it feels like it's 2 steps forward and 1.5 steps back. It's still a half step forward in the direction of your dream, in the direction of your goals. Sometimes all it takes is just giving yourself the opportunity to even look in the right direction. Maybe the steps are not bringing you the fruition that you desire at the moment, but even giving yourself the opportunity to face the right direction is a step in the right direction. I think you should be very proud of yourself for making the necessary changes that you needed to make in your life. And I think you should be very proud of yourself for embracing change, embracing courage, and giving yourself the chance to open your heart and to open your mind to what it is that you know you are worthy of, and that you know you have the capability to perform, to what's the word I'm looking for? To overcome. Thank you, Spirit. What else can I share with this beautiful soul right now? Yeah, 3 of... Oh, that's a lot. All right. 3 of Wands tells me that you are making plans. You are seeking new paths. This person is waiting patiently for their ventures They're watching the ships sail off with these new opportunities, with the faith and the trust that they're going to come back with the abundance that he is seeding. You know, you're setting your goals and your desires and the dreams off into the wind, knowing that it's going to come back to you tenfold. And during this time, you're courageously facing forward. Your mind is rising above the turbulence of your thoughts, these troubled minds. Your mind is rising above that, and you're facing forward with the sword of truth by your side. You know that this is something that you are destined for. You know that everything you're putting out now is going to bring back that abundance tenfold. You're going through this time of major transformation. Something is leaving in your life right now. Something is being transformed for you. Your old lifestyle, your old ways of thinking about things, maybe addictions, whether it is substance or mentality. Sometimes we can be addicted to a type of thinking, but you're transcending that. You're allowing that to die. You're allowing that to be surrendered from your being. You're allowing to embrace a sense of curiosity and a sense of forward movement. These mountains here are suggestive of the path that you're taking. When you're first starting on your journey, the biggest hurdle comes first, and you're going to feel like all the stuff that you're doing is not paying off, or you're making a lot of mistakes and fumbles along the way. But each time you persevere, the challenge becomes smaller and smaller, or it feels like less weighty. You know, it's not going to affect you as much each time because you have exercised a certain amount of strength from within, and you're allowing yourself again to face forward and to let your curiosity glow, grow, and blossom. But glow came out, and maybe that's part of it too. You're giving yourself that opportunity to glow when you are stuck with what no longer serves you. That dims your light. That makes you feel really dull and rusty. But when you are embarking on something new and taking your life and your destiny into your own hands, despite the hardships, despite the ways that you will meet against challenges and roadblocks, you're exercising your own personal willpower, and that gives you a glow from within as well. You're stepping into your power. You're stepping into your divine masculine. And this divine masculine does not equate to gender. This is talking about your internal divine masculine, your ability to make stuff happen, your ability to take action in the right direction for your dreams and what it is that you desire for yourself. You're no longer sitting back. You're no longer watching other people live the life that you want and thinking, why not me? And giving yourself all of these excuses as to why you're not doing it. You're in your seat of power, and you are taking life by the reins, and you're directing your life in the direction of your dreams that is going to bring you to your abundance. that is going to bring you to your health and wealth, prosperity, success. And it's going to bring you so much emotional fulfillment. This king energy is very powerful right now, and this is you building your kingdom. And I mean this if you identify as male, as female, as they, them, as whatever it is you identify as, you are building your kingdom here. You're stepping into this fiery, this beautiful, profound, fiery essence of self, and creating for yourself not only like physical and financial abundance, but emotional abundance. This is deep, deep, deep feelings of internal satisfaction, of bliss, of knowing that you have done this for yourself. This is what's coming up for you right now. This change that you've made, this transformation that you are allowing to take place in your life is bringing you so much growth, so much abundance. And all it takes is time, patience, courage, and embracing what comes your way. Wow, this is really, really, really beautiful, you guys. Thank you so much for being powerful co-creators of this message. I feel very drawn to getting one more card. Feel pulled toward the Star Codes Astral Oracle deck that I have. So let's see. Then let's see what this Oracle deck has to share with us today. This has really been a beautiful message. Thank you so much. I hope that this has felt as uplifting, affirming, and encouraging for you as it has been for me. Thank you, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. What final message can I leave this beautiful soul with as they embark on their abundant and prosperous new journey? Ooh, we have two cards here. We have Juno representing partnership and Aquarius representing collaboration. That feels pretty self-explanatory, but let me see what the guidebook has to offer. These cards are so beautiful, by the way. I just want to show them off a little bit. So there's the symbolism of two taking place here. Partnership and collaboration. Let's see. Juno, partnership. The asteroid Juno points out how you may have been trained to choose between love and work and offers clues on how to balance them instead. In work and love, Juno wants you to trust that you can hold steady on your life's path and develop equal partnerships. So get in there and wrestle to make the relationship work. Research healthy relationship skills and study negotiation and meditation techniques. Practice respect, communication, love, and conflict resolution between the various facets of your own personality. Like Juno and Jupiter, strive to become two whole, empowered souls who can express their individual potential, work around each other's foibles, and find balance. Be responsible for your own connection to the creative source, spirit, and your emotions. Don't ask another to carry your heart for you, as it makes it hard to accept their unique path. Live out your ambition through your own work rather than through your mate, children, employees, or coworkers. If you do so, you can encourage others' growth and exploration along with your own, and so create the foundations of great relationships and a sense of community. If you don't, you can devolve into jealousy or create monsters. If you want to be in partnerships but are not, examine any belief or training that said you had to give up what matters to you in order to partner up. If it's your choice to work alone, accept it. If not, expand that view and invite fresh possibilities. True partnership is a spiritual path. Its sacred acts are the practice of healthy relationship skills. These skills begin within. So the way I'm kind of seeing it in relationship to this message, of course, a lot of this is speaking about external partnerships with another individual, but I'm also very much seeing this as you partnering up with yourself. When you partner up with yourself, you have to bear witness to all the places within that are not in balance, or the places within that are not speaking life into your plans and helping you resolve the conflict that you will experience during this time. And it says these skills begin within. So whether or not you are seeking external partnership or are seeking to better your external partnership, the work starts within yourself. The work starts with how you stand in your own power, how you can regulate your own nervous system, how you can exercise your own willpower, your sense of self and self-respect, how you can stand in your integrity during these times. This partnership within yourself is what is going to attract and magnify and magnetize external partnerships, people that are going to help you with these plans that you're setting forward, with these new paths that you are paving. You're going to attract what you are in life. So when you're making peace with yourself, making peace within your own being, and standing in your power, you are going to attract that externally as well. That's really beautiful. Okay, let's see what Aquarius has to offer for us today. Aquarius is about collaboration. The symbol for Aquarius is not water, but the water bearer, the person fetching, carrying, and pouring the water, who provides a great service to the community. What else does it say? Aquarius's traditional ruler, Saturn, asks us to know what society expects of us and to care about our reputation. However, Aquarius's co-ruler, Uranus, encourages us to free ourselves from tradition or others' opinions and be able to think outside the box. Yes, this can feel like a paradox, but it offers a healthy tension to manifest the true you. Know the pattern and riff on it with your own invention. To get to this free place, investigate your philosophy, which is your operating manual, to make sure it's alive and authentic. When you feel your worldview and your actions are integrated, it is easier to call in healthy collaborators. That's exactly what I was speaking about earlier with the partnership card in Juno. It's you coming into partnership with yourself, integrating all these different aspects and fractals of yourself into a unified whole so that you can attract that on the outside as well. Let's see. This card also says, cultivate allies. Find others called by the same causes and work together. Weave people together to create community. This web will bring in new friendships, purpose, and connections, which may lead to romantic sparks. Throughout the process, consciously maintain a balance between your own needs and those of the collective. The authentic Aquarius gift encourages you to let go of previous constructs, which is the death card that we got here, letting go of previous constructs, and listen to the sources within. Honor the reality that you are a unique individual, but you also have a responsibility to contribute to the health of your community. Wow, that's really beautiful. Yeah, so it's really telling you that whatever it is, this path that you are paving for yourself, whatever it is that you are embarking on, and it's not only going to serve you, but it is going to serve the people around you and your community. And that is what a true emperor does, a true leader. A true leader does not think that, their word is law and everybody must obey. A true leader is one who listens and collaborates and is willing to work with others and their community. They're going to be able to recognize their own shortcomings, where they need to learn, where they need to be curious, and sort of like grow and move from there. And I don't generally like to do love readings, but both in the Juno and Aquarius card, they talked about the spark of romance. So it's very possible too, while you are on this endeavor, you might meet somebody that really speaks to your heart and speak to your soul and can become part of something romantic. But the only way to do that authentically is to authentically be you. Only then can you attract a partner that is able to match your light and match your energy and match, the resonance that you are putting out right now. Wow, this has been a really beautiful reading. I truly hope that there was something here for you. I hope that you were able to find some encouragement and oh my gosh. I didn't realize this was so low the whole time. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm still very new to this, but I still hope that the message was able to shine through, and I'm wishing you all a very blessed day. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all next time. Thank you. Bye.